of Unplug, brought to you by every NG. It's a fresh week, but I'm really excited about this because we are just inching closer to Christmas. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. My name is Judith, and as usual, this is brought to you by every NG. Now we have a story for today, and this is still revolving around Nigeria politicians, their double-sided mouths, and the whole nine, right? And we're also going to be talking about our schoolboys, but let's not go into that just yet. Let's start with Laycon. Yes, our winner of the BBNaija season 5 lockdown show is still winning awards out here. He just recently got the best artist, the best new artist of the year according to the African Entertainment Awards in the US. Now, this is for his, of course, it's for like his Fierce album, and Laycon is really, he's living up to expectations because he has been releasing really nice jams. I mean, we have Celebration that just came out. We have, his hip hop parade. There's a whole lot coming out from Laycon, so this award is not out of place. Well, still on the BBNaija situation, we have Ozo being 5 million naira richer. How many months ago did Ozo leave the house and people are still giving him money, giving him gifts? I'm just like, Wahala for no get fans. So yeah, so his fans gifted him the sum of 5 million naira in addition to other gift items, and Ozo was just blushing. You know how he smiles? He was just smiling from ear to ear, grinning from ear to ear. It was lovely to watch. Okay, let's move on to Tolani Baj and Prince. No, they're not in a relationship as far as we are concerned. But something happened over the weekend that really got Tolani Baj pissed off. So Prince went home back to Imo State, and they gave him a welcome like a king that he is. And while the MC was trying to make people laugh, he made a distasteful joke. At least Tolani Baj thinks so. He made a joke about Prince being in the house and going towards the Yoruba side of things. And because of that, he was everybody, his father, all the Igbo people were praying for him and making sure he didn't go towards the. And he kind of mentioned Tolani Baj, but not quite. He was like ta 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 ta, and he didn't say anything again. So Tolani Baj cut a whiff of this video, and then she was like, "This is just so distasteful. Is it ignorance or just lack of sense? What exactly is going on here?" She actually made a tweet. She was upset, and she said that joke was tribalist, and a couple people agreed with her. Like, why is it a Yoruba versus Igbo thing? Why did the MC feel the need to make that joke? The whole thing was just pissing some people off. While others were like, can't you take a joke? Is this your first time, with Nigerian comedy and stuff like that? But Tolani Baj did not like that joke. Okay, so yes, Kid Wire is saying he's not ready for marriage. I don't know if anybody wants to marry Kid Wire here. I don't know if anybody is proposing to him, but he's saying that he's not yet ready for marriage. He wants to enjoy his single life. He wants to make money, more money, and he wants to just, be a free bird for a bit. So if your plan is to marry Kid Wire come 2021, I think you should, write down other goals. Alright, let's move on from that. Katrina is going under fire. Serious heat, I'm telling you. And this is because she is celebrating her wedding anniversary. Now recall that in the house, Katrina said she was separated from her husband. They weren't really together, and she had a whole aggressive cuddling situation with Praise. Now over the weekend, she posted her new ring, and she says that every time they have their wedding anniversary, they always change their rings. Wow, lands and diamonds, is that you? Anyway, Nigerians are not having that one. Their own problem is not the ring. No, they've moved past that. They're like, wait a minute, Katrina. In the house, you told us you were separated from this man. Now you're celebrating a wedding anniversary. How? Like, make it make sense to us. And they're like, so you're aggressively cuddling while you're married to somebody. God will judge you. Yeah, that was what Nigerians said on that situation. But let's move on to Ifu Enada and Christmas. I have beef with Ifu. Because now she's telling us that the reason she doesn't celebrate Christmas is because who exactly told us that the 25th is Jesus Christ's birthday? Yep. She was like, she doesn't believe that the 25th is actually Jesus, that we just made that up. So she can like to eat eba when every other person is eating fried rice, coleslaw, having drinks, wine and all. She can like to be eating eba and okra because she doesn't really care about that particular day, the 25th of December. If you please don't spoil Christmas for the kids, okay? But yeah, that was why she said she really isn't big on the Christmas holiday. Let's move on to other entertainment stories, and this one is from Wizkid and Thames. Thank God Thames is back to us. She has left Uganda. Thank God for that situation. Thank God it was over, or it is over. But Wizkid and Thames made it to Obama's top 20 music list for 2020, and that was with the song Essence of Wizkid's Made in Lagos album. Nigerians have been celebrating this thing since it came out. Everyone was like, yes, so Machala made it to the list, Thames made it to the list, and we're really happy because every year, somehow, a Nigerian just makes it to the list, a Nigerian or two. We've had Rema in Obama's list before, and now we have Wizkid and Thames. So Nigerian music is really something. It is really something, I tell you. Something to be reckoned with. Alright, let's move on to Cynthia Morgan and Davido. The bass blows I've been seeing is not a joke. It is not a joke. And this whole situation started after, the Northside Entertainment situation with Cynthia Morgan. Remember that she was signed to Jude Okoye's record label and they had issues. She couldn't even use her name for a while. She was locked out of all her social media platforms. She claimed that they were owing her money, like millions of naira, from her music streams. And you know how these things go with artists and their record labels. And while that thing was going on, Nigerians really felt that because Cynthia Morgan was heading somewhere. She was making jams. She was making good music for us. So Nigerians really felt bad for her. And in the spirit of empathy, Davido said, Cynthia Morgan, call me. Well, you know how Davido is like, they want to call me, they want to know OBO, and then recently he has been singing, please answer my call. He did not answer Cynthia Morgan's call, though. Maybe he's asking all the people he wants to answer them to answer his call, because I don't know what happened between the both of them. They were even supposed to have a song together on the Better Time album, but that did not materialize. And Cynthia Morgan had to unfollow him on social media. You know how this thing goes with artists and entertainers. So when she was asked why she unfollowed him, she said, well, I have been calling him for months. I have been trying to reach him, text message you, smoke signal self, I've sent to Davido, nothing. He's not answering me. Even the demo verse, I beg your pardon, that I was supposed to record for him, nothing. Like, he didn't get back to me on that situation. So people were like, Davido, is this you doing that? You know how Nigerians can carry matter on their head. They carry Cynthia Morgan's matter on their head rather. And just hours later, Asa Asika, who is Davido's manager, now responded to Cynthia's claims. And he said, well, if we didn't reach out to you, how did you get the track that you made the demo verse for? Somebody had to give it to you. Is it magic? Is it abracadabra? You're just chasing clouds. You're a liar. You just want to see how you shine again and it's not going to work. And because of these things that you've done, the possibility of working with you again is really, really slim. Like, I don't think we are going to work with you again. And then on the music that they were supposed to make together, Asa said that the reason why that song did not make the cut for A Better Time was because he personally did not like Cynthia Morgan's verse and he told Davido to cut it off. Wow, that's so harsh. That's a different level of harsh. Okay, yes, we are to our story of the day, and this one is a big one, so you need to balance and fasten your seatbelts because Nigerian politics is no joke. So yes, Garba Shehu, who is the spokesperson for the presidency, came out after the Kankara Boys situation and said that Miati Allah was the one who negotiated on behalf of the boys, who facilitated the boys' release. And then people were like, hold on, the Nigerian army was like, after all our hard work, this is what you're going to say? And then after everything, he came out to say, look, I'm really sorry, Nigerians, that was a mistake, that was false information on my part. It was the Nigerian army that did everything within their power to make sure that these boys were released. So yes, someone who we are supposed to hold, onto as, okay, this person is giving us correct information, has given us false information. But he has apologized, so I guess all is forgiven. If you want, anyway. Now let's move on to the Kankara Boys. Recall that the government said that they did not pay any ransom, in the course of the negotiation with the kidnappers and with Boko Haram. There was no ransom paid. However, one of the victims himself, who was coincidentally the person who gave, the speech on proof of life when proof of life was asked for, is the same guy. He was in an interview with a news organization, and he said that ransom was actually paid on their behalf. Like, he opened his mouth and said ransom was paid on their behalf. So what's going on? If you paid ransom, what is there? Why are you hiding it? Who are we to believe now? Is it the victim who was there, who suffered all these traumatic experiences and will possibly say the truth, or should we believe the Nigerian government? That's left to you. Alright, and we still have, something happening. It's in its baby stages, but Nigerians are beginning to raise alarm over a NDLEA SWAT situation that is going on. And this is because, on Twitter, somebody came out and said, what's going on? I'm seeing these people doing stop and search. NDLEA, I'm sure they're supposed to be for, drug enforcement and stuff. why are they holding guns, why are they doing stop and search, and they shared the picture on Twitter, shared footage on Twitter, like, these people are actually harassing us. Is this the new SARS? Is this the new SWAT? What's going on exactly? So yeah, Nigerians are raising alarm on that situation. Let's move on to the world of sports, and this is not good news for Jose Mourinho, because this is the second time he is losing a game in 1 week. This is quite unlike Jose, because I mean, he's always the tough guy, the tough coach. He's always going hard on his team members to make sure that they are victorious, and he's losing 2 games in 1 week. Wow. And that was in the game with Tottenham Hotspurs and Leicester City. I don't know how that is going to pan out for Jose, but well, let's watch out. Alright, moving on. We have a heavy defeat for the Leeds team, and this is from the Man U and Leeds match. Man U beat them, turned them over, flogged them 6-2. Man U fans, if you're a Leeds United fan, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but better luck next time. So yes, I am done with my updates today. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Unplug. It's always so much fun talking to you. I'm always excited to give you these updates, because we're having a conversation here. We are vibing. Thank you. Don't forget to keep a date with us tomorrow, same station, same time. My name is Judith, and until next time, do not forget that coronavirus is outside. Stay safe, sanitize, wash your hands, and please use your mask. Bye.